Wow.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a house up there.
Yeah, how nice.
It's pretty up here.
It's just like that show Yellowstone.
What's that?
No, I'm just joking around.
Yeah, I didn't realize there were so many of these kind of roads out there. These go on forever this way.
I know. I don't know where it goes, but who cares? It'll probably dead end somewhere.
Well, what's in it?
I don't know.
No? I guess we gotta go back now. Should we try the one that went, or should we go all the way back? I'm gonna try that one that, see if it circles around back in Camp Wood. He was like right up here. We'll try it.
Is that in?
No, but we're contemplating what to do. I realize you're on way bigger bike than we are. Let's kind of think about what we want to do here.
Sure, in 30 minutes the car will come.
Yeah.
I hear a phone ring.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to run into. You got a lot more bike to keep turning around up in these corners and stuff.
Yeah, I almost washed out a couple of times.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
tires really are not proper for this road. I'm scared as shit, man. Hey, these are cool. Do you use these? These footrests up here?
Oh yeah, oh I have before.
I don't have any idea if we kept going, whether it's, Camp Wood should be over that way somewhere. And we took a lot of splits. I figured we might loop back into it, but I don't have any idea.
Who knows?
You can't tell. Some of these country roads go forever, man.
Yeah.
I think most of these are just going to dead end.
Could be, yeah, very likely. Yeah, and you're on an awful big bike to be getting caught in this stuff.
Now, I don't even know if this is going to come up on the map or not. Well,
Yeah, I hate for a redneck to come flying over the hill.
The fuck y'all doing in the road?
it's on here, but it doesn't. I can't really see it.
That 390 looked like it was the little bit mainer one. You could, going through those old neighborhoods, it scares me. I'm afraid a dog's going to run out any moment.
Yeah, man, it just.
I can smell the meth in the air.
Apparently, that house up on top of that hill is a bed and breakfast.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, that's cool looking.
But I can't see where this road's going. I just can't see it.
I mean, we might go over that hill and it might go somewhere, but there's a good chance that it doesn't.
It shows it, but it shows a loop. Well, it does show it just ends on a loop.
Straight ahead, you think?
I'm not really sure. I can't see this thing well enough.
Yeah.
Well, if we is there a town? I guess if we see some little diner or something, maybe we can go in there and chill out, get a drink or whatever.
Well, yeah, I'd like to get back to the pavement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hate.
I mean, this is fun, but it's really just it's hard on with those tires.
Yeah, yeah. Dave's right.
In fact, when you came to a stop, you saw me slide.
I could hear you.
Yeah,
I could hear
yeah. Got a little worried moment there.
I seen some dang buffalo back up in there, and I'm pretty sure I saw a Comanche raiding party.
He sees all kinds of things.
I seen a Comanche raiding party back there. I ain't interested in tangling with them fellers.
It might be rough.
Y'all take a break. Hang on a second. I'm gonna run up the top of that hill real quick and see what it looks like. over
Yeah.
there. That way, if we get another one that's got to turn around at the dead end, you ain't got to turn that big bike around.
Yeah. It's a hell of a thing. He's digging that.
What's that?
He's digging that.
Yeah, that's the right kind of bike. So they call this thing sports adventure. This is what they categorize the style of this. Because I see those. There's one called an African Twin that kind of reminds me of this. It's like 1,000 cc or something.
Yeah, this is somewhere in between. They call it an adventure bike, but I guess it is. It's more of a commuter, but it'll do in a pinch as an adventure bike.
Sure.
It'll, especially if you're staying on the pavement. If you're just riding around the backcountry on the pavement, it's fantastic because I'm seeing right now that I'm averaging like 62 mpgs. That's good.
Does it tell you that on Joe Biden flags and stuff down there. That was funny.
That's every time you go out in the country, it's like that. It's only in the cities where you don't see that.
Oh yeah. Well, the west side of the highway, everything kind of west is Trump country. It seems like for some reason ideologies change when you cross I-35 on the east side. I don't know why, but you won't see if you go into Luling or something. You're not going to see that. But yeah, the hill country is it's all white folk. It's country folk.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
God, how'd you like to have this way the fuck back in here?
Well, I wouldn't want to have to commute, but the isolation's great.
Especially that last where it dead ended, that hill,
Yeah.
hill. That would suck having to get up and down that.
Ooh. If shit hit the fan though, this is where you want to be.
Yeah,
I mean,
You're
the
right.
hordes from the cities ain't gonna go this far.
they ain't coming out here.
Nope.
There's nothing out here for them to get. There's no reason for them to be out here.
No, and stumbling around through the cactus and fucking. By the way, is that a?
It's a pine tree.
It looks like it.
I was just looking at that too. That's not a cedar.
Oh no, it's like a Christmas tree type. I don't know what that. There's a mouthful there.
There's several right there.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, this is. It'd be hard to grow anything but cedar and look at that old rock. I wonder how they get water too, because
I've seen some wells.
now some areas here, there's actually, believe it or not, where you might be over the Edwards Aquifer, because there's places like going toward Medina where they have pozos, water just coming out of the ground. That's where the aquifer releases. They're like pressures. Sometimes people have, but lots over there are super expensive.
Oh yeah, that's
But-
prime real estate.
Absolutely. I don't know. I bet it's not cheap out here. This used to be you could buy an acre for $1,000 in the past, because I was looking at one time, but I'm guessing what it is now. It's probably 10 or 15 grand an acre. I don't know.
Have you ever made that run between Lakey and Medina?
Yeah.
That is an awesome road.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Oh yeah. Now there's some really cool places along there too. But what was that little town we popped through? Was that that little town we rode through?
The one we stopped in?
At the intersection. Yeah, I mean what was the name of it? Camp Wood? Is
Camp
that what
Wood.
that was? Camp Wood? With that old hotel for sale and stuff.
Yeah, they got one gas pump there, one place to get gas, and that's
Yeah,
it.
and it looked like they had a Mexican restaurant that was closed.
There ain't much there. Everything's cheap on this side, but if you go to the other side, the other valley over, it's the Frio River and Lakey.
Yeah.
That's where everything is. That's where all the resort places and
Oh,
the
yeah.
vacation places.
Yeah.
But it's more expensive over there. If you come one valley this way, it's cheaper,
Right.
and nobody comes over here.
You put some paved roads down here, this would be really, really cool driving.
Yeah. It really would. Uh-oh, he ain't coming back.
Free range unit. I used to have a Ron Paul bumper sticker on my truck, and
I still see those every once in a while.
people used to flip me off all the time.
They didn't understand.
No, they didn't. Even people who are conservative. Well, the Republican Party doesn't approve of him, so
Fuck the
screw
Republican
you.
Party.
Yeah, well, you like Bush, you like Cheney, really? You like those guys? They're liberals. They're totally fooled them if they believe they were actual.
Well, he fooled me. Bush fooled me, man. I voted for him.
You know,
For
that
governor and for president.
You know, Bush has been saying some really wacky. He says shit now that really makes me think he's in the same mindset as Hillary Clinton and all that shit.
He's way over there.
Oh yeah. So it winds around, I guess.
Yeah, I actually even donated to him when he was president, or to his first presidential campaign. And I still get shit in the mail about
Ooh.
he wanting more money. I'll never give him I want my money back, actually.
When he started unloading on Trump, that's when I didn't honestly. The first thing that clued me in that he was a bad tech was when he was the first one to propose mass amnesty.
He's all for that globalization. He's a
He's
big
a globalist.
globalist.
He is a globalist, and he was handpicked by the CIA to run. He's not man of the people. Trump was a legitimate guy out of the not part of the system. But you think Trump's going to run?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's if that would work or not. I mean, I'd be all for him if he did, but I'm not sure if. Well, we'll wait and see.
If he lives, if they don't kill him,
Yeah,
they're gonna
something
kill
like
him.
that.
I bet you $100. There's plans to kill him right now.
Yeah, and we can go all over that.
It goes several miles around and cuts back into that 390. It's just a big old loop goes around. That's that 390. One of them cuts we took and stuff. And it ain't no better than this. It's like this all the way out. So we probably just as soon go back because it takes us that same road
Okay.
and stuff.
Yeah, let's hit some asphalt for a little bit. Open it up.
Yeah, it's gonna take us a minute to get back to it. Yeah, I figure we better look.
Hey, when we're riding, I feel like something to eat or something. Stop by or stop over there. Even a convenience store would be cool.
If we get back before long, I'll cook up some stuff too.
Oh, okay.
He's got a bunch of groceries.
I got a little stuff.
Grocery getting, okay.
Yeah, I got some stuff mixed in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you get out on these country roads. There's a few more houses around here, so it's not remote, but
It's so quiet, we can hear you like going.
yeah, because I kind of it looks like it ties in back down over here somewhere.
We could tell your gas mileage from over here.
Yeah, I was on the gas a little bit.